we're back with Mega Man Battle Network. Went ahead and off stream did make sure to get back to Number Man. Saved 40 minutes of stream by doing it that way, which is quite a bit. So I did that off stream to save that from being on stream. So now if we just continue, we are back right here. Yep. Welcome into the stream. We're picking up. Took me 40 minutes to get back here. God, that was not fun. But I also did check something. You can click no and nothing happens. Yeah, I don't know who made this game the way it is. It's so weird. Yeah, we're literally right before Number Man though. Now, literally just have to run in and start the fight. But before I do that, I should actually change my folder up. Yeah. Did on my way grab a few extra items I missed the first time, which also gives me 20 more health. So that's nice. Otherwise, not much changed. Now I'm just trying to clear everything out so I can actually look at all of my chips. Okay, we have a lot. So escape definitely goes. Steal is good, so we'll keep that. Crossgun is good. Recover 30 is good. We'll take 1 recover 10. Spreader is good. White sword is good. We'll take 2 swords. Mini bomb is good, so I'll take at least 2 of those. And a few more cross guns. And shotguns are good. Dash, not really worth it. We'll take an extra recovery. Cannon can go. Shotgun is good. Sonic Wave, Crossgun, Recover 50, Shockwave, Roll, Shockwave, High Cannon, Spreader, 30. Exactly. Wow. I'm so good at this. But yeah, so we're basically back. So now let's actually, oh, too high. Does it change every time? Oh, okay, I did not realize that. Passcode too low, second digit failure. Okay. That's interesting. I did not realize it changes every time because I couldn't remember what they were from the first time. Okay. Oh my god. 81. Okay. There we go. So they straight up randomized that, which is... That's a thing you can do. I don't know why you would ever do that. That feels like so much extra work. Okay. Yeah. They like working for WWW because dude is weird. I don't know. That's like the best explanation. Boop. 3, 2, 1. Ah. Oh my god. Okay. 3, 2. There we go. Boop, boop. There we go. Worth it. Ah. Would help if I was paying attention. Boop. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay. Well, you know, we're playing bad, but it's fine. We're gonna take this first. I could really use some recovery, so that's what we're using first. Oh my god. 2. There we go. Okay. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Easy. Spreader. Boop. Okay. Well, I want to use roll first. Because she does, like, 60 damage and heals me. No, 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 no. Dang it. Okay, please, please. There. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god, I can't outpace its damage. It requires so much damage. There we go. Okay. Oof. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a little harder than I thought, but you know. Partially would help if my drawing of stuff was not so bad. Well, I guess while we work through this, I can talk about some other stuff. I did end up, since there's been some Steam sales going on, I did end up buying some stuff. So with the Steam sales going on, I have bought a few things. Bought a couple games like My Side that I intend to play eventually. I got My Side, EBZ Kakarot. I got Step for Step to Eden, Step for Eden. I don't remember its name. But I did end up buying that. I also got Spirit of the North, which is a indie game where you play as a fox. And I bought A Short Hike because I have it on Switch, and it's just a really fun game. It's really short and just really fun. Otherwise, I got Chris Tales, which is an indie game I like, and yeah, so the game which I forgot the name of, One Step to Eden, that one. I got like 6 games, which I think that's all 6 I listed. If I can, DBZ Kakarot, One Step from Eden, Spirit, Short Hike, of the North, A Short Hike, My Side. Yeah, I think that's all. Oh god. Yeah, those are the 6 games I purchased with the money I had to spend, because I didn't have a ton. But yeah, with the winter sale going on, picked up some nice games. I have not watched Dragon Ball before, but I do intend to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, mainly because it looks fun and I know a decent bit about Dragon Ball, especially Dragon Ball Z. I've heard a lot of story beats from personally throughout its time going around on the internet. So I will play that eventually, because I don't know, it seems interesting, and I don't really intend to fully go through and watch the entirety of Dragon Ball Z anytime soon, because it's a very long series. Even original Dragon Ball is extremely long, and I never finished Dragon Ball Original. So, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out some plan with looking into streaming that sometime soon, because I do really want to experience the storyline of Dragon Ball Z at some point, and I don't really intend to wait until I can find a full comprehensive list of what episodes are good to watch and like what to avoid, because I don't really want to watch every single piece of filler in Dragon Ball. I don't know. Don't know if any of you have seen Dragon Ball, so at least for me personally, I am fairly new to the series. Though I have heard it's over 9,000 line way too many times in my life, along with references to Kamehameha waves, or Kamehameha, as it often gets called. But okay, please give me well. Oh god, please. Please give me some more healing. Okay. That works. Oh, okay. What happens if I take 3 of the same chip? I know it turns into a super chip. Boom. Or it's supposed to, I think. There we go. Oof. Okay, come on. Come on. Button mashing so hard. Come on. I also intend to, just back to what I was saying with the games I got, I do intend to stream my site at some point because it is a very interesting looking horror game. I thought about getting Doki Doki Literature Club, but they were like the same price, and I thought my site would be better for streaming. Okay. Gotta keep going. Mainly just because, I feel like I don't know if I think I went in there with an unedited folder, which may be the reason I lost. Wrong thing. Yes, it very much was the reason I lost. Okay. Let's re-edit this folder. Yeah, I'm not too... Yeah. Sorry if the early stream was dying a little. My connection was being a little weird at first, but it's stabilizing out now, so it should be a little more stable going forward. But yeah. Filler is mainly what I want to avoid, and I've heard good things about Kakarot, so, you know, we'll play that game eventually, after, I don't know, probably I don't know when I'll look into it, but I will sometime soon, because it is very interesting looking, at least to me. Shotgun, cross gun. We'll just take 2 mini bombs. 2 swords, white sword, spreader. We'll take all of those actually. Recover 10. Recover 10. We'll take an extra cannon and I guess we'll take that. How many do I have? I'm missing 5. Okay, we'll take an extra one of those. Does it do? Can I get an explanation on what you do? I guess not. Pick 2 of those because I think they just or protection. Otherwise, I don't know. Ooh, cannons. There we go. Now we're gonna save here so I don't have to re-go through all of this except for guessing the password. Let's try this. Too low. So it's 3. Let's try 5. 35. Let's try this. 31. There we go. Yeah, but I don't know when I'll start streaming any of that. I'm probably gonna have Battle Network. The plan probably is, or my plan probably is gonna be to have Battle Network rotate out with some other games. Probably have Battle Network, Resident Evil, and DBZ Kakarot, along with probably my side and maybe some other games. I don't know. Rotate around while I finish Final Fantasy IX, and then probably focus at like something like Resident Evil as the next consistent game until I've beaten 2, 3, and 4. I'm thinking that's probably the best way I can do it, which will keep things fresh but also allow it to change up. So yeah, I'm just playing around with what I will do exactly. Main thing is, since I got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and Chris Tales and One Step to Eden, which are all RPGs that can take quite a while, I'm fine with making it where I have to swap around between a couple from time to time. So I will say Chris Tales is probably gonna get some priority at some point, purely just because it is an indie RPG that I feel like deserves more attention, because it has a really cool battle gimmick of having, like, it's hard to describe. It's basically like time travel as a battle gimmick. The way it works is super interesting, though. It's like an insanely interesting way. I've never seen any other RPG do anything like it. Like, it's very cool. So I'll probably end up at least playing the demo the early game for that sometime soon, because it's such a cool and unique game, and I feel like it gets so little attention when it deserves so much more. It's very interesting because it actually bothered to make an interesting new gimmick instead of just relying on standard tropes in the RPG genre. Yeah, Chris Tales. It's really interesting. It originally launched I think across Switch, PC, and some other consoles at the same time. So it is. They really did a amazing job building out the art style and how everything works, but in an effort to not get too in depth for how everything will work until I start the game, because it can spoil the beginning plot pretty heavily. We're gonna just kind of leave it a little vague, but yeah, it's really cool. It's also on sale for literally like $4 right now. It's like, it's so cheap. It is really cheap at the moment, so honestly, it's not even that much of a risk to buy it, because it's literally at like a 90-something% sale. But yeah, it's a game I really have been meaning to play since I first discovered it on Switch. I don't even, like, a bit before it originally came out. So, you know, we'll play it on stream so I can finish it. You do have to pay for your crimes, so you better do something to help everyone out, okay? Okay, Lan. Okay. Okay. That's a way to punish someone who literally tried to brainwash you. Yeah, just tell them you're a bad guy. You have to help us now. God. Males, how's it doing? Lan, the announcement program stopped. You did it. Hey, not bad, Lan. Not bad, you mean great. You ain't seen nothing yet, Mega Man. What? Good job. Don't relax just yet, Lan. You got English class coming up. Aw, man, I fixed the server too soon. Okay. After class. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Let's try... Sure. Whatever, let's ride a subway by ourselves. That's a great idea. Have you upgraded Guts, man? Oh my god. Yeah, but I fully intend to play Chris Tales at some point. Very interesting seeming game. Otherwise... One of the other games not one I purchased recently, but one I have owned for a while that I should probably play at some point is called, Soccer Story. Seems to be somewhat similar to Golf Story if you've seen that game. So, interested in playing that eventually, because Golf Story was really fun. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean? This is the AC/DC Metro Line station. Why do I look so glum on opening day, you ask? Looks like there was a landslide and we can't run. Okay, what's the problem here? Yeah. Did you hear about the landslide? Because of that, you can't buy tickets yet, or did you want something else? What caused it? The trains the program was hit with a virus. It doesn't look like anyone broke into the control room, so we think someone got in through the net. Do you want to hear that again? No. I will say, as far as game recommendations go, I try and keep it to a minimal at times, because as someone who has a wish list that is way too long, how am I gonna get into the net here though? I literally can't. There's literally no way in. Yeah, but my Steam wish list is way too long, so I genuinely try to not go on a tangent about games I like too much or think look cool too much. Because I have a Steam wishlist that right now is nearly 300 games long. I'm a bit of a fiend for games. I play a lot of various stuff. Like my Steam replay said I played 79 games this year, earned 688 achievements, 47 of those achievements being rare achievements. So, yeah, if that gives you reference for kind of how I am with playing games, yeah. I play a lot of games. I've always played a ton of games. Okay. At battle you. Okay. Yeah, so fine, I'll swap it out. Yeah, you can say I'm a bit of someone who likes video games a little bit. I'm not quite someone who goes easy on them. So literally a YouTuber who covers who talks about games on like shorts constantly, they were in like the 30 something of like games played this year. So I just played like a little more than they did. A little. Yeah, I'm I guess when I'm someone who will put 100 hours in Silksong, like within a couple months of its release, it's to be expected that I play a lot of games. You know, it's fine. We just like games here. Sometimes a little too much, because honestly I own too many different devices to play games on, because besides my PC, I also have a Wii U, an SNES, an N64, a GameCube, a Wii, I already said Wii U, PS5, Sega Genesis, and a Dreamcast. And that's all. So, you know, just just a few things. I'm just a little bit of someone who loves video games. Okay, so the ones I actually play on regularly kind of depends. My PS5 I'll play on occasionally because I have been playing through Gravity Rush and its sequel somewhat often. It depends if I'm in the mood for it or not. I also play on my Wii U a good bit, same with my Wii. My GameCube is used a little less. N64 is used the least. I basically never fire it up. But Genesis, PS5, Wii U, and GameCube a little bit are all the ones I somewhat actively play on, where I'm on them at least probably once, maybe twice a month. So yeah, besides my PC, I do have way too much to be playing games on. Literally, I own 2 games on PS5 that most people have never heard of just because the Gravity Rush games are really cool and I wanted to own them, so I own them digitally on PS5. Because that's the only way you can play them unless you want to go back to buying a PS Vita, and I don't even know if they were physically available on the Vita. So, you know, we do a little bit of okay, what's going on? Don't tell me you're not going to give me a link again. I can't believe I lost to you. It must be fate, but I always keep my promises. The link is yours. /Dex. Hey, wait, use this too. Oh, Gutsman. Yeah, thanks, Dex. I want to see what that Gutsman does. Shock foe and crack enemy area. Man, that would be useful if its power wasn't so garbage. Like, its power is just not even that good comparatively to some other stuff, and I would just rather keep the stuff I'm more comfortable with at that point. So I guess I have to just get onto the net now. I'm assuming okay. Otherwise, everything I listed is mainly just the home consoles. I do also own some I do have quite a few handheld consoles I play with at times, but I don't use them as much, so I typically don't I wouldn't count them as hard personally, but that's just how I am. I think also just with how much I mess with and play with games wise, it's pretty easy to tell that honestly, just me being ADHD, or me having ADHD literally just means that I constantly collect a collection of things to play and do, and half of them aren't even finished. I think my Steam library is 100 games strong or something like that. I have not finished most of those games and I'm still buying more. Literally, like, it's so bad. Yeah, so fun fact, I've only had my Steam account since 2023. Yeah, the only games I don't remember buying are when they're like free to play. Yeah, my Steam account is young. So I think that probably says a little bit about me. I'm very different from the average Steam user. To be fair, I did get like 20 of those games on sale because I bought like, most of them were bought on sale, but the Lego games specifically that I have, which is like 10 plus games, I don't actually remember how many it is, I got all of them for like $10. Weirdly enough, kids games go on sale quite a lot for really cheap prices. Same with indie games. Probably explains why my wish list is full of indie games that cap at like $20-$30 and half of them are on sale for like $5-$6 at the moment. You know, we're just a little bit of a excessive games enthusiast. Only a little excessive at times. Take these two out. Where's my recover 50s? I should have a second one. Oh, wait, no, he got to keep it because... Ugh, yeah. Oh well, Escape. We should keep escape in here. Just because otherwise I can't run from battle, ever. I'm a minor gaming addict. I actually wouldn't say I'm addicted to video games, I just got that I'll play games for an eternity type brain. Literally the only reason my streams aren't like 10 hours long of me just playing a single game is because I can't talk that long before my throat will start giving, before my voice starts giving out wording. As if I could. I'm the type who would literally play I'm the type who will literally sit down and play the same game all day. And I can play the same game for a week straight. Every day, all day. So, you know, if I put that towards a competitive game, hey, got an S rank. If I put that, yeah, genuinely, yeah, I can't say I know how that works. Now I'm oh my god. Yeah, I literally decided that since Silksong is getting its first set of DLC sometime soon, I will when that comes out, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just play that on stream using my 100%ed Silksong save, so I don't have to redo everything, because while I love Silksong, I don't really want to redo every little thing in it, because that honestly sounds like a pain, personally, but I could if I really wanted to. There's too much to do in Silksong for me. Armor. Wait, so I can... Okay. I don't want to use that because I don't know if I should use it in this game or a different one. Charge. But I can't charge my Mega Buster. But raise Buster attack, raise Buster speed, raise Buster charge. We're gonna go attack. Nice. Now I'm at 200 health, and my Buster should now do more damage. Yeah, now it does 2 at a time. That's actually so nice. That makes this so easy to... Boom. Easy. Yeah. Genuinely though, I will say I'm just someone who gets bored if I'm not doing enough very easily. Like, seriously, I was the type of person who in school would be sitting there clicking a pen for like 10 minutes straight because I was bored. Like, that's just the type of person I am. So mix me being extremely passionate about video games with the fact that I like novelty a lot as someone with ADHD, and you end up with a person who can literally have hundreds of games and have only finished like a third of them. A little insane. There we go. It's fine, we just missed it the first time, we just have to re-attack. And, you know, it's fine, we got this. Probably also has to do with why I get better at games so quickly. Cool. Why can I not decode it? That's mysterious as hell. Boop. Aha. I only have to hit you 25 times to kill you. You think you can kill me before I can kill you, Cannon? I don't think you can. Boop. Well, that's my fault. Oh well. Boop. We got this. I'm like, yeah, so genuinely though, with the information of how many games I have collected just on Steam in such a short period of time, I think the reason I like legacy collections so much becomes obvious because they're so much more cost effective than me buying like 10 games in a series all separately. It's honestly just also the best way that they release some games in the modern day. Yeah, there's a reason why I get excited every time I see a new Legacy collection announced, especially for Mega Man, because God, Mega Man has a rich history. I'm waiting for the day when they put Mega Man Soccer on PC. Though I say that like anyone remembers Mega Man Soccer even exists. Which I genuinely don't think many people do. I want a Mega Man Legacy collection that's just all the forgotten Mega Man games. Like Mega Man Soccer. Yeah, Mega Man Soccer. That's, I believe it was on the SNES. Maybe wrong on that. That wasn't its like technical name. It had a slightly different official name, but yeah, it's literally just Mega Man playing soccer against Robot Masters. You just play soccer as Mega Man in different Robot Masters. And that's it. There's really no twist. It's just a soccer game, but you're Mega Man. It's so good. It's so funny. That doesn't even include like all the random 3D Mega Man games they made. Because they also made a lot of random 3D Mega Man games for a while on like the N64. And there's just so many Mega Man spin-offs that no one remembers. Yeah, there's so much random Mega Man history. Like Mega Man and Bass is forgotten a lot of the time because it was only on the SNES and then got ported to the GBA, and on the GBA was the only way you could play it in English officially. But if you play it on GBA, they crunched the screen so hard that it becomes twice as hard as it was meant to be when it was already considered one of the hardest Mega Man games. So that's a fun bit of lore. They literally accidentally made the hardest Mega Man game a GBA game. Mega Man and Bass, God. It needs a re-release of the SNES version. Bad. Because that would actually make it be remembered like it should be, because it's interesting, and for some reason you fight the Green Devil as your first boss in that game. Oh my god, I'm not even that far into this game and I've already taken part in over 100 battles. That feels like a sick, twisted joke on me. How am I fighting that many battles? Maybe it's like, maybe it counts all of them even if like I fail, but still, that's a lot. Anyways, yeah, Mega Man and Bass is a thing that exists that no one remembers existing. I own it on Wii U because it got a digital re-release of the GBA version on Wii U. It's one of the few ways you can play it legitimately. Also, weirdly enough, yeah, so Mega Man and Bass was an interesting game. I don't know whose thought it was to make the Green Devil the first boss in that game, but that was a choice. And those are just some of the Mega Man games that exist. I genuinely don't even know all of the spin-offs and side series. Like, most people don't even remember the Zero/ZX series, but that's one of the more remembered ones. Pretty sure they made a game once where you could play as Proto Man 2, which is... yeah. Oh yeah, and Mega Man and Bass has a gimmick too. The whole gimmick is you can play as Bass and Mega Man. You have to choose one at the beginning of the story. And no, there is really no correct option technically. They play the exact same story out. It's weird. Also, Proto Man is a big part in that game's story, which I don't know why. Proto Man weirdly shows up in the weirdest places just to be there. And I don't know why Capcom brings him back so randomly and inconsistently. It's weird, but it's fun. I don't know, I just know too much about too many series. Oh, there's a new Lego Batman coming out that I'm interested in. Mainly because the last Lego Batman they made was like a full DC crossover. So I'm wondering what they're gonna... So with the new one, it seems like they're keeping like the full DC crossover type thing, but I'm curious who they'll add. Maybe they'll add like some cool obscure characters. God, I can't think of any obscure DC characters off the top of my head. That's an issue. I don't know, like Rorschach. I don't think anyone knows, many people know about him. He's a thing that exists. For some reason. There's a lot of just randomness in comic books. Like in Marvel comics, people know of Gambit now because of Deadpool and Wolverine, but he was pretty forgotten for a while. Meanwhile, Big Wheel and The Wall get forgotten because they're not famous villains, but they're villains of literally like the most famous superhero, because they are two villains of Spider-Man's. And that's not a joke. Big Wheel is actually a Spider-Man villain. Feel free to look up a picture of him. He's a thing that exists. I don't know. Half the stuff in Marvel feels like the writers did a line of drugs before writing it. There's also like a brick wall villain that I think his name was literally The Wall. And his whole catchphrase was, "This is one wall you'll never crawl, Spidey," which is... it's a catchphrase, all right. Yeah, it's... someone needs to tell him that, like, he should... yeah. Someone... he needs a PR team. That's what he needs. Like, people point at the Spot and talk about the Spot being, like, obscure Marvel characters. No, the Spot is well known because the Spot actually won against Spider-Man in a couple comics. So, the Spot is somewhat well known, while Big Wheel is forgotten. Cool. Okay. Wonder if she's home. Hello. Okay. That's a thing they put in the game. I'm hoping to skip junior high. God. The friends in this series are like comic bully. I wonder if I can get to the train area from here. I don't know. Hello. Okay, no, I can't because I forgot that one's isolated. Yeah. Jack in. Okay. Honestly, I want to know why his net space has onigiri as a background. Please move down. One of you. Fine. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff though that I know about. So most of Pokemon's history I have memorized, because that's something that I'll never need in life, so that of course I remember that. Kind of. Like, not just the, like, fun fact, the original, team for the localization of Pokemon Red and Blue wanted to change Pikachu into a tiger with big breasts for some reason to appeal more to the Western audience. So that's a thing that exists in Pokemon history. Same. Yeah, they seriously wanted to redesign like all of the Pokemon to be westernized. No, unfortunately it was pitched as a way to make it appeal to Western adults. Luckily the Japanese team for Pokemon said no to that, because God, who would say yes? Yeah. The thing is, none of it ever got approved because it couldn't. Obviously, it never got past pitching, so yeah. Coughing and Wheezing were originally named LA and NY, so they were literally named Los Angeles and New York after pollution. That's one a lot of people know. They straight up went there. I did. What? I looked all over the net. Whatever. I guess I'll check again. Yeah. Trying to remember some of the other early stuff. I know Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, one of their names in Japanese literally just, like, one of their names either just means pudding in Japanese, or their original name just was like pudding. It's weird. The history of Pokemon, like pre-beta and stuff like that, is wild. Same with like they were gonna, for Gold and Silver, make a baby version of Meowth. They were gonna give Meowth a baby Pokemon. Porygon 2 was originally designed to be a lion, which I'm still not sure how they decided on that. It was a very cute design though. Beta Wooper gets shared around a lot, so that's a thing. But otherwise, most people know about the banned episodes of the anime. One of them was reasonable because it caused kids with epilepsy to have seizures, you know. That one was reasonable. The James episode was literally banned because he put on fake boobs. I don't know. That one I never got. It's just like the... Excuse me. What? I'm sorry, game. Huh? No. I don't get to run around and you just throw Flame Man at me. What the hell? Okay. Well... That's interesting. That fully derailed my thought process. Oh, Shellos was supposed to be a Gen 3 Pokemon. And it wasn't originally gonna have two forms. It was gonna be a weird mix of the two. So that's a thing. Glad they changed it because I actually like modern Shellos. I would have been really not as happy with their original design. Otherwise, the history of Pokemon is essentially just, Rhydon was the first ever designed Pokemon. Technically, if you want to go by, like what's the first Pokemon, there are multiple answers. I think there's 5 because the answers are Mew, Arceus, Charizard, Rhydon, Bulbasaur, Rowlet, and I think that's it. Because depending on what you want to count as the first Pokemon, depends on which answer you get. Because Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon in the first Pokedex, Rowlet is the first Pokemon in the first canonical Pokedex that we ever see. Mew is the first Pokemon that shows up in the anime. Charizard is the first Pokemon that shows up in the Japanese anime intro. And then Arceus and Mew are pretty simple. Mew shows up as the first Pokemon in the English opening, but also is said to be the ancestor of all Pokemon. You know, fun little lore. And then Arceus is just God, or considered God. So, I guess I'm saying it Arceus when normally I say it Arceus, because technically Arceus was the correct pronunciation until Pokemon realized they accidentally made a Pokemon whose name started with a British slang word for something they did not like. Not even a joke. Arceus got its name changed because of Britain. Hey. Gotta love it. Random crazy history I know is... God, I'm running low on things that come to my mind immediately. God. Arcanine was supposed to be a legendary Pokemon. That's pretty well known. Some fun Yu-Gi-Oh facts. In the manga, Pegasus straight up got killed in the manga. They didn't kill him in the anime, but yeah, Bakura straight kills him by ripping out his eye. Like, the original manga for Yu-Gi-Oh is really dark. Fun fact, in the original manga, Zork has a different design than he does in the anime because they censored it even in the even in the Japanese version, because Takahashi was high on drugs after a surgery. So he was fresh out of a surgery, high on pain medicine. And when he drew Zork, he drew the dragon that comes out of Zork right on Zork's crotch. Not a joke. He gave Zork a real dragon penis. That's a real thing. You really don't realize how explicit it is until you read the manga and realize, God, he really just did that. Yeah. Genuinely, I don't know. I mean, to be fair to Takahashi, he was fresh out of a surgery and on pain meds, so when trying to submit his work for its deadline, he probably wasn't thinking because he was, you know, on pain meds and fresh out of surgery. So, you know, I don't blame him. I understand why it happened. Doesn't make it less weird. Also, fun fact, the Yu-Gi-Oh manga actually has filler. Because Yu-Gi-Oh, for the manga, literally has a filler arc in the middle of the manga. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! R. And in it, Joey literally bullies his opponent into giving up so he could win a duel. Which, I don't know. Just feels so weird. First of all, the fact that a manga has filler in the first place is kind of weird. Honestly, there's so much weirdness just with media a lot of people grew up with. Because fun fact, as most people know, 4Kids heavily censored Yu-Gi-Oh, but they also censored One Piece, because One Piece is another anime that for some reason got moved into the US but got censored, even though Naruto basically got zero censorship. I don't know, it's weird. I don't get why stuff is the way it is sometimes. It's double weird because Yu-Gi-Oh!, Naruto, and One Piece are all owned by Shonen Jump. They're all Shonen Jump manga, but each one got completely different experiences when being adapted. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got the most gimped because literally they took out the fact that Merrick was a sadistic person who literally poured a mountain of beetles that would eat Mai's brain while she was in the she was in the Shadow Realm. It's just not the 4Kids version of the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm isn't a 4Kids invention. It very much exists in the manga. but not in the way 4Kids wanted it to exist. Yeah. Because, God, in the manga, it is literally a place for Merrick to torture people. I don't. Takahashi is a genius in how he writes stories, but he also writes some really weird stuff. Really, I don't know. You keep winding up from here, you'll see the Metroline safety program. I just saw some really big guy there. You can go to the lower level. I don't know what you're telling me to do. Okay. Okay, come on. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Okay. Nope. Okay, go back. Oh. Interesting. There we go. Well, they're a little more competent than the weaker versions. But not by a ton. Okay, what's over here? Oh my god. Please. Give me a break. There we go. Crossgun K. Cool. Oh my god. It's fine. We just keep going. Okay, please give me something useful. That is very useful. Boop. There we go. Aha. Well. Oh my god. There's so many random encounters in this game. And I am genuinely running out of things to even say. Nice. Fireman. Well. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Boop. Yeah. Chip away. There we go. Oh, in earlier Pokemon games, there was a coding mistake. It was, I think, it existed until Gen 5 or 6. It was either Black and White 2 or X and Y when it got patched. But there was an issue in earlier Pokemon games where Wonder Guard specifically did not protect against the move Fire Fang, which doesn't really matter when the only Pokemon who can have Wonder Guard naturally is weak to fire. So that's a thing that existed for a long time. In the original Gen 2 games, because if you mod the old Pokemon games and you give different Pokemon Wonder Guard, then should have it, they'll get hit no matter what type they are if the opponent uses Fire Fang. Yeah, it's an easy thing to find if you know what you're looking for, but the problem is people found it by accident. Also, by digging through the code of the original Gen 2 games, it was discovered that the Moon Ball in those games doesn't actually help your catch rate on catching Pokemon that evolve via Moonstone. It helps your catch rate on Pokemon that evolve via Burn Heal, which is none. So, yeah, by digging through code, people found out that someone typed in the wrong number and literally somehow never got noticed. It's insane what used to slip through the Pokemon filters. Like, for example, in the Gen 4 games, if you set up a very specific scenario with cast form, you could you could brick someone's game, because if you had cast form, if you switched in cast form into the field while there was a certain weather condition up that you had to set up in a very weird way, because it was known as acid rain, because you had to have sunlight and rain up at the same time, and then if cast form went out during that, you would be stuck in an endless loop of cast form transforming between its fire and its water form. But you would have to get rain and sun up active at the same time, which took a very specific way to do. It requires a lot of messing and very specific setup, but it could happen. And people call the new Pokemon games glitchy. If only they knew that back in the day it was worse. I mean, literally in the first Pokemon games, you could miss 100% accurate moves. Because how they coded it is if the number is less than 256, the move hits. Well, if you roll 256, 256 is in fact not a lower number than 256. So, yeah. Also, random how stuff works and why code is actually hard to work with. Man, I'm really just trying to get to the next area, but I have to go through all of these random enemies because there's like an encounter every time you move. There. Aha. There we go. Finally. Oh, finally. Who are you? Gawk, 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 out of my way. What do you think you're doing? Gawk, gawk, blocking the Metro Line security program so the Metro Line won't open. Why would you want to do a thing like that? To control the net. Not another WWW crony. Get those rocks out of here. Gawk, Stoneman must delete all programs that interfere. You're the one who's going to be deleted, Lan. Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set. Execute. Oh, man, this is a weak enemy. Oh, no it is not. I read that as 200, not 600. I literally walked into damage there. Okay, come on. Do. Come on, break. Break. Ow. We need a heal. Thank you. I mean, its attacks are pretty bad, so I'm not too scared, but considering the fact that I keep dodging into attacks, makes me a little more worried. Okay. Please. Okay, we're doing this. Ooh. $50 recover. Nice. I literally pressed over. Fireman. Come on. Oh my god. It wouldn't break. Continue. How? God damn it. Why do I keep forgetting to save? Yes, it's all the way back to number, man. Okay. You know what? We're gonna... here's what we're gonna do. Give me like 2 seconds. We're gonna pull up something else, and I will, instead of redoing like an hour of very not fun walking around, we're going to switch to something else. And because yeah, I just set myself back a full like hour by forgetting to save, and I don't really want to sit here redoing all of that because that makes really bad content. So give me just a second. So just finished editing stream info, so we're gonna close that. And now we have to switch specific window. Oh God, please. I have to find the right thing. Well, okay, give me just a second. Nope. Not OBS. Please work with me. Work with me a little. Well, oh, wait. Just need, okay. Is it working? I don't know. Okay. Well, give me just a second. We're gonna have to work with this for a second. Display capture. Aha, primary monitor. Here we go. Okay. So, instead of redoing an hour's worth of me playing Mega Man, we're gonna try naming all the Pokemon. You guys can see my bookmarks if you care. I don't know. But this, I can do this in about 2 hours typically. Is about what I normally get when I've played this before. So, is it? Oh God. Oh, okay. Oh, that needs to go down first of all. Why are you trying to be the main one? Okay. That's fixed. Don't mind the weirdness for now as I mess with some stuff to get this looking better. It's fine. Wrong one. Should have labeled these a long time ago, but I never did. There we go. Voila. Beautiful. Just took a little bit of working. Yeah, I should have waited. I should have done that beforehand, but you know, it's fine. This works. Totally not scuffed because I'm pivoting on the spot. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and start with a nice, easy Bulbasaur. Then Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, and you get to hear my awful typing skills because I never learned how to type properly. So that's fun. So I have to stare down at my keyboard to type. And you can see my really bad typing skills. This is so much better than before. God, so that's Butterfree. I'm trying to keep in Pokedex order for the first bit because I can do the start of Gen 1 in full Pokedex order, which helps. Yeah. Though some are a little weird because you have to deal with that. God, Pidgey, turn Rattata. Duh. It's the dumb little purple rat. Raticate. Spearow. It's Spearow next. Oh my god. That... Not good that I'm already starting to have some issues. It's fine. We got this. Yeah, it's Ekans, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, Pichu. Just to fill in that before I forget it. I don't know why I just thought unknown, but I did, so I'll throw that in because I almost always forget unknown. Wow. Sandshrew. I love Sandshrew. And yet, somehow I struggle to remember it every time. That's real fun. 2 minutes in, 30 Pokemon named. Pretty bad pace. Would be better if I could type faster. Dratana. Don't know why I thought that. Vulpix, Tentacool, Poliwag, Eevee, Goldeen, Horsey, Zubat, Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Venonat. Not Venonat. Don't know why I'm typing so much worse than normal. Geodude, Machop. Right now I'm just filling in base forms because if I have the base forms I can fill in the evolution line. That's easy for me. Drowsy exists. Mr. Mime. Mime Jr. I always forget Mime Jr. exists. Mr. Rhyme. Yeah, I generally have a strategy of trying to fill in most of one gen at a time, though, because I also... Yeah, most people can't do much besides Gen 1, 2, and 3. Some people can do all of them. I will say I have some weak areas. Ammonite. Kabuto. Aerodactyl. Mewtwo. Zapdos. Moltres. Articuno. Oh, fun fact. A researcher, when they discovered a new beetle or worm, somewhat recently named them after the legendary birds of Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno from Pokemon. Kangaskhan. A. Tauros. Doduo. Yeah, not the first time. There's actually multiple things named after Pokemon. They don't really care, except for the time that a protein related to like sex organs was named after Pikachu. That time they did care. I think for very obvious reasons. God. Ninetales, I'll fill in that for now while I'm trying to think. Growlithe. Porygon. Porygon 2. Porygon Z. Yeah, stuff happens. It's not always the best. Amistar. Kabutops. Jolteon, Vaporeon. Vaporeon has a very bad reputation online, which I don't love because I actually like Vaporeon. It's a cool design. Okay. There we go. That's a lot of the early connections from Gen 1 out of the way. Seadra, Kingdra, Tyrogue, Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Scyther, Scizor, Arcanine. God. Wigglytuff, Igglybuff. Oh God. Yeah, Arcanine. It's Arcanine. You know, like Ninetales. I say some Pokemon names weird on purpose. I would not take it that serious because I just say them weird for fun. I know it's technically supposed to be Arcanine and Ninetales, but Arcanine and Ninetales is way funnier to me, so that's what I say. Hypno. Far-fetched. There's no correct pronunciation for Pokemon names. Technically. Poliwhirl. Oh, I forgot Surfetched when I did Farfetch'd. I should do that. Poliwrath. Poliwrath. Politoed. Arceus. I just thought of that because I was thinking of weird ways to say Pokemon names, like Yveltal. References to Pokemon creators I watch. God, I just thought of Phalanx. That's so random. Graveler, Golem, Tentacruel, Jinx, Electabuzz, Magmar. Magmar's name in Japanese is Boober. Magby, Elekid, Smoochum, Electivire, Mortar. Jinx was part of... Honestly, I'm surprised you've never heard that before. I feel like that's everywhere in the Pokemon community. It's not as bad as Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz has a Japanese name that everyone assumes is supposed to be pronounced Volgina. So that's a thing. Definitely much worse. Oh god. Pinsir. That's what I was missing. I knew it. Heracross. I connect them a lot, even though they're different gens, because they're typically counterparts. Overquill. Oh, I forgot Cleavor with Scyther. Yeah. Speech is hard. Clefable. What am I missing there? Oh, wait, I don't have Meowth or Persian or Berserker. If I can type it properly. Golbat, Crobat. Oh my god, I'm missing some really early Pokemon. That's not great. Weezing, Muck, Grimer. Honestly, I kind of don't care for Muck and Grimer that much, but that's mostly because of the jokes that are made about Muck's name. Elite Four, Slowbro, Slowpoke. I don't know why I always forget to include the Slowpoke line. I love that line. God. Starting to blank a little, which is not great when I'm still early in, when I still have a lot to fill in on Gen 1. Oh, they split Mega Evolution between Kalos, Hoenn, and Lumiose. That's weird. I did not know that. I love that sprite for Mega Starmie. That's interesting. Okay, stop getting distracted. Weavile. Why am I thinking Gen 4? Sneasel. Sneasler. Sneasler is a thing that exists. Murkrow. Honchkrow. Oh god. Celebi. I don't know. We're going now, just random. Entei, Suicune, Raikou, Larvitar, Pupitar, Tyranitar, Ho-Ho, Lugia, not Lugia, just Lugia. Cyndaquil, Chico, Rita, Bayleaf, Meganium, Quilava Typhlosion, Totodile, Crocona, Feraligatr, Gooder. Feraligatr is spelled so weird because they ran out of letters, and instead of naming it something else, they just got rid of 2 vowels. Because why adjust your name when you can just make it unreadable? Noctowl, Lettyba, Lettian, Chinchu, Lantern, if I can spell. Meowstick for some reason. Esper. Oh god, what am I missing in Gen 1? I'm missing some big players early in Gen 1 and I can't think of it. God. Pansage, Semi-Sage, Panseer, Panpour, Semi-Pour, Semi-Seer, Zarude. I don't know why Zarude came to mind. Sarah, Bora, Niha, Lego. Let's get Ultra Beast out of the way with Circuitry, Stakataka, Blacephalon. Blacephalon is the clown that explodes its head to prank people. That's a fun thing. Never got why they designed a Pokemon that does that, but they did. Marshadow. I love Marshadow. Oh, Krabby. Kingler. That's 2 of what I was missing. Still not all of it. Seal. Dugong. Shelter. Cloyster. Gems. Onyx. Steel. Onyx. Steelix. Ghastly. Haunter. Gengar. Misdreavus. Mismagius. Azurill. Meryl. Azumarill. For some reason, Azurill is a Gen 3 Pokemon. That always gets me a little. God. Lickitung. Licky. We're going. Ditto. Ponyta. God, how did I forget Ponyta? I love Ponyta. Trade it. I swear I'm missing a Trade Evo. I'm missing a Trade Evo. What Trade Evo am I missing? I swear I'm missing one. Oh god. Think. Gyms. Voltorb Electrode. Magnemite. Magnemite. Magneton. Magnezone. I know what I'm missing now. Nido. Nido. Reno. Nido. Rena. Nido. Queen. Nido. King. God, I always forget the Nidos are two separate lines because if they were released in modern day Pokemon, they wouldn't be separate lines. They would have been gender differences. Like Meowstic is different between genders and has different stats. Looking around my room and I see a Mimikyu plush. That reminds me about Togedemaru and Pachirisu, Emolga, Plusle, Minun, Dedenne, Morpeko, Pommy, Pomo, Pomot. That's the Pika clones. Regional birds, Dalo, Swellow, Starly, Staravia, Staraptor, Pidove, Tranquil, Unfazant, Fletchling, Fletchender, Talon, Flame, God. And what's Gen 7's? Pick-a-Peck. Picky Peck. I think it's 1K. Yeah, it is. Trumbeak, Toucanon, Gen 8, Rickety, Corvisquire, Corviknight. Gen 9 doesn't really have one, but we'll do Wattrel, Kilowattrel, Flamigo, Tinka Tough, Tinka Tink, Tinka Ton. They kill Corviknights. Brain. Oh, Knackley. Mario mushroom looking thing. Knackle stack. Garga Knackle. Okay. We're catching back up to pace. Ogre, Pawn, Ting-Lu, Chi-Yu, Chien-Pao. This is a certified Wo-Chien moment, I guess. Koraidon, Me, Rhydon, Roaring Moon, Iron, Valiant. Oh, between Lapras and Eevee, that's Ditto. Yeah, it changes every time you enter a new Pokemon because Ditto imposter. Yeah, that's a thing they really didn't have to do. But they did anyways. Oh, Oddish, Gloom, Vile, Plume, Bellossom, Bellsprout, Weepin. Oh, Bellsprout, Weepin, Bell, Victory Bell. Okay, that fills in most of Gen 1's gaps, or quite a few of them. Tangeli. I was missing Tangeli and Tandroth. Those are some important ones. Giovanni has Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Rhyperior, Purugly, Glameow, Aipom, Ambipom. Okay, what comes after Rhyhorn and Rhydon? Oh god. There's a Scorbunny figure in front of me. Oshawott. I have like nothing helpful around me. Almost everything I have around me I've already named. Oh, bears. Ursaring. Teddy. Ursa. Yeah, Aipom is Gen 2. I thought Scizor was Gen 4 for most of my childhood. Though it makes sense because to confuse them because they got a evolution later. Ursa Luna. God, what's the sleeping koala bear? Komala. Not Momo. Komoo. Jing Moo. Haka Moo. Boom. Salamence. Metagross. Trying to think. There's more I'm missing. A lot more. Oh god. I can't think of any Gigantamax forms. Routes. Kirlia. Gardevoir. Gallade. Lotad. Ludicolo. Lombre. C-Dot. Nuzleaf. Shiftry. Nuzleaf is the reason Nuzlocke has the name it does. Fun fact. Marshtomp. Swampert. God, typing is hard for me. Torchic. Combuskin. Blaziken. Trico. Grovyle. Skeptile. Masquerain. Surskit. Slackoth. Vigoroth. Slacking. Winkle. Pelipper. Wormpull. Cascoon. Silcoon. Dustox. Beautyfly. Poochyena. No. Wait. Poochyena. Mightyena. Zigzagoon. Linoon. Dagoon, Patina, Hatrim, Hatarini, Grimsnarl, more Grim, Impidimp. Okay, that's a good bit. Oh, Victini comes before Snivy, so before I get there, I should have that in. Snivy, Servine, Superior, Hepig, Pig Knight, Embor, Samurott, Duwat, Lillipup, Stoutland, Herdier, Purloin, Lipard, Swaddle, Swadloon, Levani, Durant, Heatmore. Okay, we're filling in gaps here and there. Patrat, Watchog, Munna, Musharna. Okay, let's try filling in more here, I guess. Oh, Centrit, Ferret, Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss, yeah, Gen 5 has some cool designs. It also has some designs people dislike, like Drotagon, which I actually do like. Dino, Zweilous, and Hydreigon have, oh my god, Zweilous. Yeah. German words for 1, 2, and 3. Ein, zwei, drei. 1, 2, 3. Fun fact, second time Pokemon's ever done that. I think. I might be forgetting something. Yeah, they're named 1, 2, and 3 because they have 1, 2, and 3 heads. Same thing with Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. 1, 2, 3. Just in Spanish. Fun little intentional design things that happen. Sfeel, Celio, Walrein, Lily, Cradilly, Armaldo, and Norith, Regice, Regirock, Registeel, Regirock, Registeel, Regigigas, Regieleki, Regidrago. Boom. Latios. There is actually a difference in their megas. It's eye color. I don't know which one is which, though. Groudon, Kyogre, Razquaz, Razquaz, if I can spell. DNA the Pokemon. Jirachi, that's its name. Electrike, Manectric, God. Running low on things. Pineco, Forretress. There's so many random Gen 2 Pokemon that I always forget. And that is messing with me. Wooper, Quagsire, Clodsire. Wow, I'm still missing so much. We're like halfway there in 30 minutes. That's not awful. Reboot, Cinder Ace. Let's go back to Gen 3. Shroomish. I forgot Shroomish. Breloom. Shaman just came to mind for some reason. God, what's after Slacking? Skitty. Delcatty. Whismur. Loudred. Exploud. Nincada. Ninjask. Shedinja. Shedinja is the only Pokemon that gets weaker when it evolves, fun fact. Just how base stat totals work. Oh god. Roselia. Budew. Roserade. God, Roselia being Gen 3 is so weird. Illumise. Volbeat. Corphish. Crawdont. Gulpin. Swalot. Sharpedo. Carbonha. Numel. Torkoal. Camerupt. Spoink. Grumpig. Cacnea. Cacturn. Trapinch. Vibrava. Flygon. Oh god. I'm running low on Pokemon again. Think. Come on. Grookey. Let's go to Gen 8, I guess. Grookey. Thwacky. Rillaboom. Sobble. Drizzile. Inteleon. Yamper. Boltund. Wooloo. Double, that's its name. Squovet. Greedent. Sigilyph. Maractus. What did Grookey do to you? What's wrong with Grookey? I feel like Grookey's just a little guy. He's just existing. Venipede. Whirlipede. Okay. Yeah, well, I can't argue that point because Kinna is weird. Scolipede. Skarmory. Spinda. That's a Pokemon I would have forgotten otherwise. Okay. Rufflet. Braviary. Oh, Bronzor. I'm just saying, I don't think any animal is naturally supposed to be intelligent and eat frogs. Turtwig. I guess I'll finish starters. Grottle. God. Grottle. There we go. Torterra. Chimchar. Monferno. Infernape. Piplup. Prinplup. Empoleon. Swinub. Piloswine. Mamoswine. Spiritomb. Shellos. Gastrodon. Phoebus. Milotic. Litwick. Lampent. Chandelure. I'm forgetting ghost types. Oh, Jellicent. That's a ghost type. I always forget it's a ghost type, but it is. Gen 5 Pokemon. There's so many Gen 5 Pokemon. Arcan. Archeops. Tortuga. Caracosta. Oh god, I think that's not all of the fossils. I almost forgot my favorite fossils. Oh my god, that would have been so embarrassing. I love Shieldon and Bastiodon. Somehow I was forgetting them. Amora, Russ? I can't spell. Rorus. There. God. Tyrant. Tyrantrum. Chingling. Chime. Cho. Gibble. Gabite. Garchomp. We're still doing good on time, but slowing down hard because I'm having to think more and more. Let's finish out starters this time and not just like half do it. Fennekin. Braixen. There's a fake animation of Serena turning into a Braixen that people claim is from the anime, but it's not. I don't know where that started. Greninja. Frogadier. Greninja gets its name from the French word for frog, being grenouille. I don't actually know how to say it. It's been too long since I took French. Rowlet, Dartrix, Deca, Dewey, Litten, Leo, Pyroar. Those are some extras I was forgetting. Torracat, Incineroar, Poplio, Brione, Primarina. Boom. Young Goose, Gumshoos, Charjabug, Grubbin, Fika Volt. God. I don't like how many I'm missing from Gen 1 still, but it'll have to be fine for now. Sprigatito. Oh, Meltan. Melmetal. Those are two I would have forgotten otherwise. Florigato. Meowscarada. Fuecoco. Crocolore, sorry. Skeletairs. Quaxly. Quaxwell. Quaquavel. There we go. You know, we can finish out some legendaries that would help a lot. Favorite... Okay. There's a couple different answers I can give, because favorite design-wise is probably Gen 4. I think it has the best designs in the series. But, my favorite gen is probably Gen 6, because that's the first Pokemon games I ever had. Oh, come on, think. Heatran. Cresselia. Uxie. Mesprit. Azelf. Yeah, honestly, I think that's not... I've seen a lot of people say they spent a lot of time in Gen 4. So I don't really... I kind of expect it at this point. Brawly has a Makuhita, which evolves into Hariyama, and then Metatite. That's not necessarily what it means. It's just like... It's just... I think it's at the point where most people who grew up with Gen 4 are the most vocal. It changes. For a long time, people who grew up with Gen 1 were the most vocal. Changes really fast. Oh God. Oh. Buneary. Lopunny. Almost forgot those two. Sarina, Steenie, Bound, Sweet. I should probably finish off Pseudo Legends because I have all of them up to Gen 5. No, I have Gen 5s. What am I talking about? Gumi, Sliggoo, Goodra, Gen 7, I already have Gen 7s, Gen 8s is, I know what it is, Dreepy, Drakloak, Dragapult, Gen 9, Frigibax, Baxcalibur, Arctibax? Okay. Oh. Golden Go? God. It's Golden Go. Gimme Ghoul. Flutter Mane. Scream Tail. Iron Treads. Iron Jugulus. Great Tusk. Iron Moth. Slither Wing. Iron Thorns. Iron Bundle. Iron Hands. Oh God, I'm forgetting some. I don't know the counterpart to Iron Hands off the top of my head. What's the other paradox? Walking Wake. Wake. Iron Leaves. Iron Crown. Iron Boulder. Gouging Fire. Raging Bolt. Cool, that's putting me back out of options. Pecharunt. Terapagos. Sinistee. Pull. God. I'm hitting like everything but what I mean to. Poltegeist. Sinischa. Poltergeist. Okay. Oh God. I'm forgetting one. Oh. Applin. Hi. Drapple. Diplin. Duraludon. Oh God. Flapple. Appleton. Arcaludon. Okay, we're making... Oh my God. We're still making good progress. Kecleon. Swablu. Altaria. Oh my God. Relicanth. Whalmer. Whale Lord. Corsola. Cursola. Shuppet. Bayonet. Dusk Noir. Duskull. Dusclops. Well, that really did not help me as much as I was hoping it would. Love Disc. I always forget Love Disc. Alomo Mola. Giraffe Rig. Rigraph. A Dunsparce. God, I can't believe it took me that long to remember Dunsparce. I like Dunsparce. Dunsparce. Lechonk. Oinkolone. Smoliv. Dolliv. Arboliva. Cool. Progress is progress. Squawkabilly. Oh my god. I'm still missing so much of Gen 5. Scraggy. Scrafty. Dwebble. Dwebble evolves into Crustle. God, that took me way too long. Riolu. Why not? Wobbuffet. Double F, single T. Wobbuffet. Lucario. Oof. Oh god. God, none of my Pokemon. Glastrier. I was about to say none of my Pokemon plushes are helping, but that would be a lie, because I just remembered I have a Glastrier plush that I can't see. That helped me a little bit. It would help if I filled in the legendaries. Zacian, Zamazenta. What else was added regional form-wise or new Pokemon-wise in the Urshifu, Cubfu, Sandaconda, Silicobra, Viper, Zangoose. That was helpful for a couple seconds. Snorunt, Glalie, Frostlass, Snover, Obama. What comes after Snorunt that would have had an evolution? I don't know. They're roughly in Pokedex order. God, what am I missing it? Gligar. Gliscor. Don't know why I thought of those, but I did. Huntail. Goribus. Clamperl. Well, that's what I was missing. Don't know what comes after Frostlass, gonna be honest. That's really getting me a little. Orbeetle. Dottler. Blipbug. Yamask. Runarigus. Runerigus, Cofagrigus, Solosis, Duosion, Reuniclus, Clink, Clang, Cling, Clang. Oh god, trying to remember Pokemon in different zones of Poke Park because I've played those recently. But it's not helping until it did. Zebstrika, Blitzel, Minccino, Chinchino. Okay. We're going slowly. Vanillite. Vanillish. Vanillux. Cool. Qrem. Zekrom. Reshiram. Meloetta, Keldeo, Virizion, Virizion? How do you spell Virizion? Virizion. We'll come back to it. Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion. Why is that not right? Virizion? No. It's not Verizon, I know that. God, why can't I... Virizion? No, it's Virizion. Virizion. Why? It's no. It's, oh my god. It's I. What? That's so dumb. Okay, whatever. I should have done that sooner, but it's fine. Floatzel, Weasel, Basculin, Basculegion, Weirdeer, Stantler. Would have forgotten Stantler otherwise. We're still making good progress. We got this. Ursaluna, Lilligant, Petalil, Cottonee, Whimsicott. Boom. Okay. Can't remember what Pokemon Caitlin used. Sock. Caitlin doesn't use Sock, but the fighting guy does. I don't remember his name. Haxorus. Fracture. Axew. It's in that desert area. These like 4 I'm missing. I know they're in the desert area. Roly-Coly, for some reason I'm thinking of Carcole, Colossal. Don't know why. Roggenrola. Boldor. Gigalith. Swoobat. Woobat. Darumaka. Darmanitan. God. There's a 3-stage I'm missing there, but I don't know what it is. Shinx. Luxio. Luxray. Okay, thinking. Bulbasaur, Leafeon. Sudowoodo. Bonsly. Okay. Krogunk. Toxic Croak. Delibird. Okay, thinking is working. Skorupi. Drapion. Just gotta think of Pokemon from Poke Park. God. Please. Slugma. Magcargo. Sheep. It's the sheep Pokemon. Mareep. Flaffy. Ampharos. Okay. Okay, we're making progress. Please. Smeargle. That's a Pokemon that exists. Drifloon. Drifblim. Oh god. Still missing stuff, but it's okay. Hone Edge, Doublade, Aegislash, Bunnelby, Diggersby, Scatterbug, Spewpa, Vivian, Gogoat, Skiddo, Xerneas, Zygarde, Volcanion, Diancie, Carbink, Hoopa. Okay. We are making some good progress, though I'm starting to slow down a lot more. Bidoof. Kricketot. It's not available in many. It's not available in like any games. It's only really been in a few, and it had a movie, but many people didn't watch it, and it was a direct-to-TV movie because it was after they stopped airing them in theaters. The barrel. It's a mythical, so it doesn't appear much. Hoopa is, at least. That would be why it's kind of elusive. Forgetting a Gen 2 Mega that's in here. There's some Gen 3 Sableye, Mawile, Aron, Lairon, Aggron. Between Gallade and Diancie, that's such a wide range. What? Like, no Gen 6 Pokemon have Megas. Oh my god. Primal reversions. Oh my god, I have basically all the Gigantamax forms except for like a few that I'm missing. Scorch. Sizzlipede. Dreadnought. Choodle. That filled in some. There's Toxtricity, Toxel, would be after Grimmsnarl, Alcremie, Milcery. I already have Duraludon. Oh, that's only like half the decks of Gen 8 in between. That's real great. I'm forgetting a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon, which unfortunately is hard to remember because there's so few. Oh, Heliolisk. Helioptile. Cool. Hawlucha. Still missing stuff in Paldea Expeditions, which I don't like. I'm missing 2. Oh my god. Water. Sandy Shocks. That's one of them I was missing. God, what's the other one? Fruit Bonnet. Ooh. There's 2 Megas I'm missing. Ugh. Okay, I'm really running dry. I'm trying to... Oh, wait, I still have so much of Alola left. I need to fill out Alola more. Oh, well. Have a lug, Bergmite, Gen 6, not Gen 7, but you know, it works. If it works, it works. Wishy-washy, Fomantis, Lurantis. Golisopod, Wimpod, Pheromosa, Buzzwole, Celesteela, Necrozma, Lunala, Solgaleo, Cosmog, Cosmoem, Guzzlord, Kartana. What two am I missing? Oh god. There are either legendaries, mythicals, or ultra beasts, but that's not very helpful when I can't remember every single ultra beast. God. I don't know what those are. They can't be mythicals. Yeah, they're not mythicals. I know they're not mythicals. I'm like 90% sure they aren't. Because Gen 7 movies didn't. No, Gen 7 movies are just so unreliable, though. I can't remember. Oh well, we're gonna have to move on. Something else. I need to try and fill out more of Gen 5. That would be Volcarona, Larvesta, Griffi, oh god, it's pre-evolution, Shroodle, Stunky, Skuntank, Progunk, Toxicroak, have those, oh god, I'm running low. Can't exactly use many Elite Four members because they all Hippowdon, Hippopotas, Chatot, Cherubi, Cherim, oh, Burmy, Wormadam, Mothim. Oh god, what's the other two that appear in trees? Combee, Vespiquen. Okay, I'm trying to think into my Legends Arceus knowledge of what I've seen. Oh god, this would be so much easier if I didn't have Aphantasia. If I had a Mind's Eye, this would be easier, but I don't. So this is really annoying. Oh god. I can't think of anything. It's like knowing what it looks like, but not being able to recall it. It's so annoying. Oh god. Let's go knowledge. Chansey, Blissey, Happiny. Oh my god. That was a major one that I was missing. Okay. but that doesn't help much now. Dragonite Charizard can pop up in the skies. Seaking, Poliwag. Have all of those. Boros, Pinsir. Have those. Kangaskhan. Onyx. Cubone. Marowak. Okay, that was not an exercise in futility. Oh. Mantine. Mantike. Hey. That fills in more. Okay, Gen 1. Okay, please. Gym leaders. Koga. I don't think there's anything Koga ever uses that would help me. Erica, I've gotten all of the things Erica uses. As far as I can remember, I have all of the psychic types, so Sabrina is no help. Fire types I think I'm good on. Elite Four. Mankey. Primeape. Annihilate. Ooh. I'm basically done with Gen 1. I can just remember these last two evolutionary lines. No, that's not gonna help. Lance uses nothing good. There's no dark types. Okay, Gen 2 leaders. Flying, I have all the major flying types I can remember. Nothing bug type wise that I can remember. Whitney is useless. So is Morty. So is Price. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm Houndour. Houndoom. Karen uses those. Will uses Natu and Xatu. Oh, okay. That's... God. Still got so much left. Missing stuff from early Gen 1. What would be around that area? It's near the SS... It's around, Cerulean City. Where the daycare is. Oh my god, why can't I think of anything? There's... Okay, let's fill in some other stuff because I'm not gonna think of those till I see something else. Pancham, Pangoro, Frau, God. Come on. I think. Oh my God. Turtonator. Grandpa. Salazzle. Salandit. That's the fire trial. Dupiter. Raquanid. Tapu. Ko. Tapu Lele. Tapu Bulu. Tapu Fini. Ooh, that knocks out some big ones that I was struggling on. Okay, I have Togedemaru though. Mudstale. Mudbray. God. There's too much to remember. Crabominable. Okay. That's putting us near the end of Alola. Still missing a lot from Gen 9, though, which is not great. God, there's an early 3-stager that I'm missing from Galar. Ice Q, Stone Jorner. Cloth, Bombardier, Tatsugiri, Dondozo, Orthworm, that's the Titans, Charcadet, Armarouge, Armarouge, Cerulege, Little Espathra, Glimmet, Glimmora, King Gambit, Bisharp, Ponyard, Bouffalant. Wait, I'm missing some legendaries, and I'm definitely missing. Oh, Tornadus, Thunderous, Landorus, Genesect, the new megas are not in my head yet, which is an issue. Oh my god, what got new megas from Gen 6? I can't think of anything. Skrelp, Dragalge, Clauncher, Clawitzer, there we go. That's more. God. I'm fully tapped on ideas at this point. My god. There's megas and Gigantamax forms I'm missing. And something from Okidogi, Monkey Dory, Fezandipiti. Oh my god, that's Paldea Expeditions down. Oh, that feels so nice to have another thing actually done. If I could only don't know when or if I'll turn on shadows, but I'm gonna push it as hard as I can until I do. Dhelmise. Because I still have a lot of stuff like that I could pick out along the way. Brexish. Oh my god. Oh my lord, I'm missing so much that I know I know. Oh my gosh. I'm missing so much random stuff that I should know. I'm thinking. God, there's some stuff in Gen 5 that I should have filled in. But it's so hard. To remember it all. Dynamo. Electric. Electros. That fills in basically the last Gen 5 Mega. Oh, Timber. Girder. Conkeldurr. Well, God, main easy ones from Gen 5 that are like mirrors of some Gen 1 Pokemon. Zoroark. Zorua. Ooh. I don't know what you find after Braviary in Legends Arceus. I can't think of anything. Not Eternatus, Enamorus. There we go. Always forget Enamorus exists. God, it's so forgettable. This is pretty good time so far. God. Alligator Pokemon, I don't think there are any. Oh my god. I'm blank. Oh. Tarantula, Spidops, Blow Kicks, Nimble. Oh my god. Dendra is friends with the weird psychic lady. Sidhoddle. Titan. Ooh. Those were gonna feel bad if I forgot those. Belly Bolt. Tadbulb. Okay. Trying to think of any aces that were memorable from Scarlet and Violet, but God, none of the trainer aces are memorable. Oh my god. This is... Larry, you don't use anything that helps me. Caparaja. Yeah, they're not a bad game. I don't dislike them. It's just, God, they are forgettable with some Pokemon. There's not a Gigantamax after Snorlax in Gen 1. So it'd have to be Gen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Oh, that really narrows it down to 20 options. God, there's so many Gen 2 Pokemon that I just can't even try and remember. Gen 2 is so forgettable. It's so forgettable. I say that as someone who grew up watching the Gen 2 movies constantly. Really? Gen 2 it only has 100 Pokemon, and I feel like no one, I don't want to say no one, but like I feel like Stantler, Ursaring, etc. are just so forgettable. Skarmory, like none of these are all that like glued in my mind. I mean, the highs of Gen 2 are really high because like Scizor is really good, but like when Gen 2 doesn't hit, it really doesn't hit. I feel like Gen 2 is also just hard because you don't see any Gen 2 Pokemon like in any of the games because they're all so useless. Oh my god. Because so many of them are just so weak. Okay, to be honest, I like Dunsparce a lot, but I'm not going to pretend like Dunsparce is a good Pokemon. It's pretty bad at Pokemon battling. It is just kind of a fact. It's not my fault that literally when they made Gen 2, they made the entire Gen basically underpowered. Which also does not help when they literally copy and pasted Charizard's stats for Typhlosion. God, what is in Gen 2? I'm missing so much random stuff. I don't even think I'm missing any Evos from Gen 1 Pokemon. It's the problem. I think I'm just missing original. Am I? Oh god. I'm trying to think of Gen 2 Pokemon. All I can think of is like Steelix. Oh god. Oh, Yanma. Yanmega. God, I actually like Yanma. That's a little embarrassing. Oh god. Then it's just back to blank for me. Because none of them are connected. They're all so separate in Gen 2. There's so many just Pokemon who are just there. Sunkern. Sunflora. I feel like I've gotten all of the hits of Gen 2 though. The big hits. Oh my god. I guess I've probably found some that aren't the one you're looking for me to remember. What evolves with the Sunstone? God. That would be useful if I had that memorized. Gen 2 has Sunstone evolutions. That they have. They do have those. I know that. God. If I could... God. Diglett. Dugtrio. I forgot Diglett Tunnel. Oh my god. And Psyduck and Golduck. Those are Pokemon Misty has. Diglett's Tunnel. Yeah, I forgot Diglett's Tunnel existed. Yeah, finally got Diglett. Oh god. Oh, wait. Hoppip. I knew it was near. To be fair, I was right. I was very close. Jumpluff. Okay. That fills in a bit of Gen 2. Oh god. Now I'm left kind of in the dark again. I had a small burst. Okay. Think. Feel like Gen 5 is probably my best bet for getting some at the moment, but I can't remember Gen 5 Pokemon. Okay. Cramorant. Trying to remember the Pokemon in Secrets of the Jungle, because that I remember that movie decently, but can't think of any that I haven't already named. Shoot. God. There's a Gigantamax I'm missing that I can't think of what it was. I did not play Pokemon Rumble. I'll be honest. Oh my god. I'm running so low on everything. Oh my god. Yeah, I think the Wii one was the first one. If I remember right. Oh my god. Oh god. Do. Wow. Very low on ideas. You know, there's probably a Pokemon I really like that I'm forgetting right now. And I'm gonna feel so bad. Okay, we're basically at 900. I'm gonna allow the shadow hotkey so I can at least get 1 or 2 shadows here or there. Well, if I can find them on this massive board. Oh, I don't know. Hey, that helps me not much. Help a toad. Seismicode. Yeah, that did basically nothing. Oh my god. Scanning around, but I'm... Oh, I forgot the fossils of Gen 8. Draco fish, Arcto fish, Draco Zolt, Arcto Zolt. Boom. Okay. I forgot Absol. I like Absol quite a bit. God, watch me get a shadow of like the Gigantamax Pokemon and then I have no idea what it is. Excuse me. Where is the shadow that I just requested? Because I don't see anything. I genuinely don't know if it just didn't register. That's my best guess. Okay, where? Okay. Oh, Toad's cool. Toad's cruel. Yeah. It's a little unfortunate it took me that long. Wiglet. Wiglet? Wiglet. Wiglet. There we go. Wugtrio. Convergent forms. God, I always forget convergent forms exist. Oranguru. Passimian. Oh my god. That still is not helping me remember anything else. I was hoping this would actually give me a few Pokemon that felt memorable. What the heck is that? What? I don't know what that is. What? I feel like I'm going insane. I'm so good at Pokemon shadows. I'm so good at who's that Pokemon, but I'm like, huh? Relor. That's why I couldn't remember it. Rapska, Ramblin, Ramblegast. Hey, we're finally getting somewhere. Comfey. Oricorio. Thinking. I'm out. Ferroseed. Ferrothorn. God. I can't believe I forgot those. Oh, Trubbish. Garbodor. Sandile. Crocorock. Crocodile. Crocodile. There we go. That filled in a little bit. Aromatisse. Swirlix, Slurpuff, God, what's its name? Spritzy. There we go. This is actually helping when I get like things that have alternate or version exclusives, but not helping when I hit the shadow hotkey and then feel like I'm insane looking for a shadow that I feel like isn't here. Oh, Fido. Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot the dogs. Fido, Darkspawn, Reaverd, Houndstone, Mastiff, Mabostiff. 922. 922. Okay. Miltank. I forgot Miltank. I even thought of Whitney and I still forgot Miltank. Honestly, that's... I don't care. Miltank is forgettable. It's Miltank. I've never heard of someone liking Miltank, but I'm sure it's someone's favorite. Rabombe. Cutie Fly. Is Miltank your favorite? Like, is... Okay. Cutie Fly, oh god. I'm missing... I'm missing a bug type from Gen 7, I know it. I genuinely still can't think of Palossand. Sandy Gast. Sandy Gast. Okay. Okay. Shadows do a lot for me. Where when I can find them. What are you? What? Huh? That's... I don't know. I just don't. Some of these sprites are so obscured looking. Barraskewda. Barracuda. How do I spell this? Barracuda. Barracuda. There we go. Stunfisk. Oh, Garbodor was what I missed. Gigantamax-wise, you know? Actually, I feel bad about that because I'm one of the few people who doesn't hate on Gigantamax. Garbodor. I like Garbodor. Can't believe I forgot it for so long. Yeah, I have no idea what the other early one is in Galar. There's too many Pokemon that spawn on like 2 routes for me to memorize. Really? Do we have the shadow I just told the game to give me? I'm not seeing one. God, I feel like I'm blind. Yeah, I just don't see one. Maybe Oh, it is in Galar. Wait. Oh my god. Wait, what is that? I cannot see what that is. Oh my god. Huh? Oh my god. How am I supposed to decipher that? It's like half obscured. Oh my god. Well. Drillbur. Drillbur? Drillbur. Excadrill. Boom. Finizen. Palafin. Veluza. I don't know why I just remembered those. I seriously have no idea what that is. I don't know if it's even possible to tell what that is. That shadow is kind of in a really bad spot. Hello? I swear there should be another one. Oh my god. I'm trying to comb through, make sure I don't miss it, but also... Oh, it's up here. Rockruff. Yeah, I'm blind. Lycanroc. But also, I can't believe I forgot Lycanroc in Rockruff. I still... What are you? Oh my god. I feel like that sprite is made to mess with me. What are you? Trevenant. Is that not how you spell Trevenant? Is it? Okay. Boo, Gore, Geist, Fan, Tomp. Klefki. Well, I'm slowly remembering more and more. I don't know what you are. Oh, Snubble. Still have no idea what that is. Oh my god. More scanning for the tiny spot that's a slightly different shade. Ugh. I feel like I'm playing Where's Waldo. Oh, Probopass. Nosepass. Yeah, that's on me. I should have thought of Nosepass when I was thinking of gym leaders. That's fully on me. I'll admit that. Sawsbuck! Oh, I can't believe I forgot Sawsbuck. Okay, come on. Cyclizar. God, Cyclizar is forgettable to me. Indeedee. That's not Indeedee. I don't know why I thought that was Indeedee. That's Gen 5. It's Rita. Gothita. Gothatel. I mean, hey, it helped me remember Indeedee, though. So, oh, Finion. Luminion. Oh. Still have no idea what that one in Alola is. That's such a useless shadow for me because it just looks like a blob. Hello. Where is the... Oh, there it is. Ducklet. Swanna. Triagonal. Bear, Tick, Cub, Chew. There. At least I'm getting more than just the shadow most of the time. Tandemaus. Mouse hold. Even if half the time it's because it's an evolutionary line. And I can't really remember. Foongus. Oh my god. Amoonguss. Still have no idea what that shadow in Alola is. It's so just like blob. Very unspecific blob. Oh. That's a Gen 2 Pokemon. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to come back to that after I figure out whatever this is. Circle. Oh my god. Claydol. Oh my god. That's not great. Tropius. Yeah, I don't remember anything else with Tropius. Lunatone. Solrock. Revavroom. Varoom. Oh, Pincurchin. Huku Muku. Binacle. Barbaracle. Okay, there's 2 I'm missing for Megas introduced in ZA. Kara, Blast, Shelmet, Excel, Gore, Escavalier. It's a 4-for-1 shadow. Nice. That shadow in Alola literally just looks like Shroomish to me, which it's not. Snom. Frostmoth. What is... I figured out what that... Elda Goss. Figured it out. What I was missing in Galar from that shadow. Still no idea what that circle in Gen 2 is. Mienfoo. Mienshao. Honestly, I'm not too upset about forgetting those. Okay. Please. It's Toxapex and Marini. Oh. Whiscash. Barboach. Oh my god. Come on. Really? It's not the one I'm missing in Gen 3, so it's not in Gen 5 though. Not in Alola. Or Paldea. Not in Galar. Oh, it is in Noibat. Yeah, same. I also like Toxapex, but I feel like it's hard to remember at times, not even because it's forgettable, just because it slips into the fuzz of all of the other Pokemon. Its design is nice. I like it a lot. Shuckle. Forgot don't fuckle with Shuckle. Minior. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Shuckle just doesn't appear much in the series, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Poipole. Naganadel. That would be what I forgot. That is an Ultra Beast I did forget. Oh, Type Null. Silvally. I always forget about Type Null and Silvally, not even just because they're like forgettable to me, but just because they're I don't know, I feel like they're like supposed to be legendaries, but they're just like there. Like, I want to like Type Null and Silvally. Their idea is cool. They're just there, though. They don't exist in any meaningful amount. Say kid. Scovillain. Joltik. Oh, that's actually... I'm mad at myself for that. I love Joltik. It's just so hard to remember everything. Oh, Clobopus. Grab locked. Oh, LG, GM. Oh my god. LGM B he M. I do like LGM and BHM, but I also will not say I love them. Gola and Golurk are pretty cool. I do like them, but you know, I will say they've fallen to that weird area of Gen 5 that I don't have fully memorized. Okay. There's supposed to be a shadow somewhere, but I don't see one anywhere. Oh, it was there. Malamar Inke. Okay. 9 more. Carnivine. I love Carnivine. That's so embarrassing. Carnivine is one of my favorites. Hello? Oh, Rotom. Yeah, Inkay, you have to turn your 3DS upside down to evolve. They changed it on the Switch. On the Switch 2, you have to flip your Joy-Cons upside down and reinsert them. It's weird. It's so weird. Octillery. Remoraid. Oh, Phanpy. Donphan. I love that line. That's actually... Oh, Castform. I have never cared about Castform. I will say I am not disappointed that Castform ended up being the last one. Okay, but that's where we're gonna call it tonight because it's been 4 hours of stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed that fun time of me naming every Pokemon from memory and having to struggle a little. But thanks. Have a good rest of your day / night. Thanks for watching. Maybe be back tomorrow. We'll see. Bye.